to the actual live scene. Oh shit, my mic's probably real dicked for you guys, isn't it? That's probably
Sounds
better.
fine.
It was fine.
I am so sorry. I had to fill my dad in on the developments.
There are a lot of developments to be filled.
Developments about the stuff I was talking about before you went live.
Yeah, no, that's not saying there's a lot to fill them in on.
Yeah, alright. What'd I miss?
Ikarath is being thrown in the cart for transport to the pirate ship.
Okay.
It's morning time. The day after you hired the pirate guide to take you tomorrow. Rock Steve Roundshirt.
That's a SpongeBob SquarePants name if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that does sound like one.
Wait, nobody got that last time?
Nope.
I might have been distracted last time from trying to keep Cornball from being Cornball.
Just stupid.
Oops. Distracted by Cornwall being Cornwall.
I thought I was being so clever, and I'm like,
Sweet and
nobody
innocent.
got it.
He was trying to be sweet and innocent and helpful, and it's like, this is not how you deal with pirates, dude.
No. Alright, so I assume you guys are going to head to the pirate ship, except for Elred, who had a little bit too much cocaine this morning.
What?
He was jumping around the map. He's doing the
Yeah.
Oh, everyone.
He's fidgeting.
Yeah.
Fidgeting now.
I'm rubbing off on people. It's great.
Cornwall is dizzy now.
Alright, so are we going to the boat?
I would assume so.
I'm assuming we're leaving immediately, and we know this.
Are we leaving
Are you
immediately?
leaving
or
immediately?
I thought
We got
they
everything
needed time.
ready?
I thought they needed time to get the boat ready, like the crew and all that.
I mean,
I thought it was at least till morning.
well, yeah, it is morning. We all slept. Everybody slept.
Oh, that's right. That's
Everybody
right.
should be
Okay.
at full.
We were at full because we didn't take any damage.
Ikarath
on the
was not
road.
at full for some reason.
Who slapped Ikarath?
What was that?
Who slapped Ikarath?
And Elred's down a couple hit points for some reason.
Why are people losing
4
health?
hit points, so it must have happened to both of them, whatever it was.
What did you? What did the?
How did both of you take damage?
What the guards?
Did you? No.
Oh, I
Huh.
don't know if you've short rested since you got run out of the last town. Or
By
you've long- I don't know
technicality,
if
we
you've
would
long
have-
rested since you.
We would have long rested. We would have had to.
On the way here, yeah.
I don't know.
There's
Then.
no-
I don't know why. Something must have happened.
We wouldn't have been able to travel for like 45 days straight without long rest.
Oh, I know. Elred got too drunk and fell off his stool backwards.
Ikarath
that
must
wasn't
have
the-
had something similar.
That was literal days ago, though.
That was at the last town. You guys didn't heal after.
Yeah,
we
what
went on
happened
the
to you
road.
guys? Nobody knows. We're all like, what the fuck did we do
No,
last week?
it was on the last. It was when we were in the last town, the one we got run out of. I think Elred and Ikarath did not heal.
Might
When
be.
we were after what happened there.
that
Yeah,
sounds
so we're
plausible.
good. Everything's kosher.
Cool. So
I was like,
it's
did we get
it's the morning after. You were all happy. Cornwall is Cornwall. Ikarath is passed out. So I assume at this point you guys have probably just purchased like some kind of like a sling or something to take care of him at this point. just get out the sling, Ikarath. Conscious again.
Yeet.
Rip.
I'm just imagining the 8-foot-tall dragonborn with one of those baby carrying harnesses on his back.
There is a magical carrying harness that reduces weight by 1/4 you can purchase for 5 gold.
Absolutely.
You can strap a person into it and carry them like a baby, and their weight is reduced to 1/4 of their weight.
Oh, yes, I'm removing 5 gold from my character sheet right now.
All right, you've got it. Are you strapping Icarus?
Whenever Icarus falls unconscious and we need to move him, I'm just gonna in the harness.
Okay. So we're
And it is literally called Icarus Harness. Icky's Harness. Icky's Harness is the name of the magical item.
All right, in my inventory.
All right. With that being said, now Ikarath is baby carry style on Voltaire's back. What are you guys doing?
We're probably making our way to the port unless somebody has an objection.
Nope.
All right. So you get to the port and you are welcomed aboard the ship. This is the ship.
But there's no port.
No, there's no port. They have a secret port. You were blindfolded. They didn't you were intercepted in advance and you were blindfolded.
None of that makes any sense.
I'm not making a mess.
I'm not making a port.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not doing another map of another port.
Good Lord, Bob Saget, man. Hold on. Let's go. I want brown, drawbridge. There you go, Meta.
What is that?
That is me dropping a port.
That's the
and a
port?
drawbridge.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're loading up onto the ship at the port.
Jenkins like, I'll take care of this in 6.
Feel
Oh
free
no.
to move and add to map layer as needed.
Jacobs really needed the port.
I wanted a port.
I want a port.
I want to roll my proper, damn it.
That you're back here too.
There's not lines for the wood. Hold on.
Don't
My.
Oh god.
Are we really getting?
Fort is gonna be beautiful.
Do you want a tile pattern? I got 1,000 of them.
Hey, beat me to it.
I'm just
I just
gonna.
had to beamer. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna stand over here while you guys take care of that.
He says, "Yes, come aboard. We're about to leave." And then he whispers, "Is anybody walking across?"
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordy will lead the way because of the pre-existing relationship that we established with Mr. Pirate Man.
Your head, Thorek.
Alright.
Where's Alvin when we need somebody to sing a song about Rock Steve Roundshirt to the tune of the SpongeBob theme?
Oh god.
So after all of
Hey, be
that,
careful
you
today.
set sail.
And you can now delete the port.
Not the port.
It didn't casually drift away, it just disappeared.
Bye bye.
And everybody on the boat needs to roll luck.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, here we go.
I'll take a 16.
Anybody know where I can find Icarus luck?
It's on this
I think
front
it's-
page, I think.
Yeah, they go to the bio and info tab to see what the mod is, and then just roll a d20 plus his mod.
Bio and info. Where is it?
Taunted me with that 19 and then went to 3. I gotta remember how to put that in my sheet so I can just click on it.
I just made a attack. For me. It's an attack roll. that I just
Well,
named luck that has no damage
Oh no,
effect
he
to
put
it.
it here. It's +3. It's a 16.
Yeah, so D20 plus 3 for Ikarath. I can just roll mine again. I have the same mod. So Ikarath is 11.
Nobody's got really good luck today, do they?
I got 16.
I
Yeah,
also
but
got
a
16.
9, a 12, a 5, and an 11.
We have 3 above average. 10 is average.
And let me go and back to here. Come on.
Alvin, you know how to do everything with Roll20. How do we add an extra stat for luck?
Okay. A custom stat for luck.
It starts torrential downpouring.
Oh, it's raining today. Woo! Rain.
Nails.
I like rain.
And everybody's battening down the hatches and screaming, and Tornado is put below deck for safety.
Good. I'd rather die than my horse. Hey, Cormo, if you want to, we could go below deck and I could teach you some common.
Everybody roll a deck save.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Everybody roll a deck save.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't have Ikarath's deck, so I can't roll.
Let me go grab it. Well, Icarus chained to, so I guess Voltaire.
Technically, he's unconscious, so it would be an auto fail regardless of Voltaire. But since Voltaire got a nat 20,
Yeah, you covered Icarus just fine. You are the proud dragon man that you are, carrying Icarus on your back in the fucking face of an monsoon-style storm. As the boat gets rocked and it just shifts over to one side, you're able to grab onto the rope at the mast, and you just don't move an inch. Everybody, Elred, you are able to grab on as well. And Cormal slides towards the edge of the boat, but catches on the railings. So you are way over here. And
Oh.
why am I getting?
Why is the Sea of Thieves cracking here?
This is some deja vu from Wednesday.
But this time the Kraken's attacking you, not trying to save you.
right.
Oh, it's a Sea of Thieves Kraken.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say the Sea of Thieves cracking.
And everybody roll initiative.
Hey.
And we're gonna use him to represent all of those people, and you are gonna represent yourself.
What's the scale here?
Real life. Whatever
Okay.
it says is what it is.
I need to see initiative before I roll my other initiative I have to do.
So let me pull this, and then they have to roll theirs.
I need to be added.
Okay, yep, one sec. So... All right. So let's find you. Add your turn. And what'd you roll?
20.14.
20.14. And sort. And the first person that gets to go is Cormal, who just recently slid all the way across the deck because this thing tipped it to a 45-degree angle and almost went overboard, but grabbed onto the railing at the last second.
Are we supposed to attack the Kraken?
Yes, please.
Okay. So how close do I need? Where do I need to get to fight to attack it?
Within 5 feet of any part of its picture. Wait, no. I guess it would be on the side, so within 5 feet of the edge.
Okay, and I have 45. I have
So
40
like
movement.
here-ish.
Okay, I have 40 movement, so I can reach there.
I was gonna say like that.
And
5 feet
Voltaire
of that
gets an
circle.
inspiration from Puz Plays Games.
Thank you.
Ooh, I have another option here that I might do. Yep, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run up to where next to the Kraken
Uh-huh.
and the tentacles, and I'm gonna act like I tripped and failed and sprained an ankle. I'm like, "Oh no, I'm defenseless! Don't hurt me!" And I'm going to use cower, grovel, and beg. So now, anyone until my next turn, everyone has advantage against on all their attacks against the Kraken.
I love it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Elred.
Orid is going to grab his great axe out and run down with a dash, and that's as far as he can get.
Dash, you actually get another. So you have 25 base. Dash will get you 50. You've only moved 30, so you can move 20 more.
Oh, I thought it was only 5.
No.
No.
So as a bonus action, you can take an additional 5-foot step. But if you take the dash action, you double your base speed.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically taking your action to move again instead of
Right.
attack.
Yeah.
So with that 50, you could take a bonus action and take another 5-foot step on top of what you've done.
Okay, then I'll take the bonus action, take another 5 foot. And that's me done.
All right. And the Kraken looks down at Cormal, who is trying to distract it, and attacks it. Let's see.
You hurt that child, so help me God.
You will regret this.
It's going to attack.
I demand copper dice.
Well, luckily I did roll the copper dice, and despite
Yes!
this thing's really high modifier to hit, it rolled a 3.
Oof. So what's the total with mods?
Well, I looked at Cormal and it did not succeed. But let me see. It attacks a second time. And this time it does roll a bad thing for you.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
The copper dice have betrayed us, guys.
They have betrayed you.
Oh no.
Oh, my new dice. It's only a matter of time. My new dice already hate my players.
23 damage. As it smashes you into the deck.
I thought animals were nice.
Not this one!
And it's Jake Gig's turn.
Okay, before I decide what I'm going to do, I have a question.
Correct.
The cannons behind the portrait of the tentacles. 1, are they still there? And 2, are they loaded?
No, but there is ammo near them.
See, I was hoping they were loaded so I could just firebolt and call it a day. No, I'm going to take advantage of Cormal being right in melee range. Thank you for that, Cormal.
And you get advantage on all attacks. So
Yep. So Jordy
I
is
even
going to step up,
I even get access to that advantage, by the way.
and we're gonna go for a couple of attacks here.
Yes!
So that is 17 plus 14 is 31 plus 7 is 38 damage for my first hit.
All right.
$23 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
That is 8 damage for my second.
Okay. It's still fine. You're
And-
slicing off chunks of it. Make dex save.
Saved.
You do a backflip and casually avoid multiple chunks of the kraken that you're slicing off hitting you. You can take an inspiration on your next attack.
Ooh. Free advantage. No, well, I guess I should ask. Are you talking about DM inspiration where I get advantage on a skill of my choice? Or
No, like a bardic inspiration.
Okay, so the 1d6 that you have in Twitch.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah.
Okay.
Standard
I don't know
bardic
if
inspiration.
we've talked about DM inspiration before, but you can give inspiration.
Yeah, no,
to
this is
people.
meant to be a bardic inspiration, like a bardic fighting inspiration.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that'd be a 1d6.
Yep. Your next attack. Is that your moves for the turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Voltaire.
Alrighty. I'm gonna bonus action rage. I'm gonna
Yay.
run over to this thing.
You have advantage on all attacks.
Alright. And I'm going to
Does
whack it.
Ikarath get hurt by rage?
No, I'm a berserker instead of a storm, which means that I don't have like the area of effect.
Mhm.
I've just anger.
Okay.
Spend a rage, enable rage damage, and I'm gonna swing at this thing with my maul.
Roll again. You have advantage.
You hit.
Yeah, keep in mind you have advantage if you're
So is that
because
10?
I'm here. Yes.
So 10 more damage as you clobber and rip chunks of it out with your maul, and you douse Ikarath's face on the backswing.
Alrighty, and I'm gonna use my extra attack to whack it again.
All right.
Roll. Don't forget to roll advantage.
Sorry for stealing all the nat 20s, by the way.
You hit. Another 14 damage as you continue to take chunks out of it, but it's still alive and it doesn't look that hurt.
Let go of my ship!
This is your ship.
Yeah, Rock Steve. Whose ship?
Expression! It means let go of the ship I am currently residing on!
All right, so Mark leaps off the edge of the boat and grapples onto the Kraken, probably.
Okay.
Surprisingly, he rolled a 6, but then the Kraken rolled a 5, so he pulls it off. It's not very graceful. He kind of looks like he trips, and the Kraken kind of looks like it was going to whack him, but it like somehow ends up catching him. It's just a whole debacle that you see happen. But he does that and starts hacking away at it. And hits on both.
So do we want to start making bets on whether or not Mark drowned by the end of this?
And 13 damage as chunks just come flying out of it. And Sean the
Wait.
Minotaur.
Don't forget the crewmates are also getting my advantage effect.
Oh. Well, he got
Just
it
letting you
without
know
it.
they get that too.
This guy turns around one of these cannons and spends his turn loading it up.
Oh.
he say anything so that we're aware of this, or
He says,
that is not the best drawing?
I'll give you one guess what that looks like.
It's a Jigglypuff, as seen from above.
Yeah, he says, I'm gonna fire the cannon, guys! And then you hear over here, no, 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 no!
Aim above us, please!
He can't. It's lateral. These cannons don't look like they have the ability to angle.
Have much elevation.
No.
Yeah, they're not crank. They don't have the
Sorry.
crank mechanic.
I'm back. But yeah, everybody over here yells no, but they know it's not good to... This guy runs this way. And Slick just starts putting his hands together and starts chanting. Also, that's a dwarf, that's a satyr, that's a human, goblin, wild man, minotaur. It's a motley crew. That's what they call themselves.
The Motley Crew. All right.
Motleycrew.
Fun fact, the suits that medieval jesters wore are called motley suits. It's not relevant to anything, but I
Okay.
figured you guys would appreciate the factoid.
And Rock Steve says, this is going to hurt. And he kind of like spins the wheel and these turn this way. Or however things work. And the ship banks even more and it's at a pretty treacherous angle. Make dex saves +2.
Oh, shit. Ignore the... Okay, that's fine. So 21 for me. So many nat 20s today.
Alright, so Cornwall, you again slide over and just grab on at the last second. Everybody else stands firm. Voltaire, however, it actually is almost like this doesn't even affect you, despite the fact that you have Ikarath on your back and you get a free attack on the Kraken.
Alright.
At advantage because he still has the debuff from Cower Grovel Bag.
Would he though? Now that he's so far away.
It's until the end of Cormal's next turn.
Also,
Oh.
Cornwall, I like to think that you were like tumbling head over heels down there. So you do hit. And another 10 damage.
12.
12 damage. Minus 2 more. And that puts it to be Achilles' turn.
I'm gonna have Keely go away, and since Keely has flyby, the Kraken is not allowed any attack of opportunity, and Keely is going to fly to the other side of the ship.
All right. And Thalrak.
All right. Dog's gonna beeline it as close as he can, and then he is going to cast. Where is it? Come on. Searing Smite.
All right. You miss.
I didn't mean to click on it again. God dang it.
You missed again if you had done it again.
Well, the next time I make a melee attack, it's going to go into effect. I meant to click on the info button, and
Yeah.
both times I hit the name, and I'm like, damn it, stop it. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Look, I may or may not. I don't think I'm still drunk from last night, but it's a possibility.
It's
What
possible.
what level are you casting it at?
1.
I make a Constitution of 14.
Yeah, but it's when I do the next hit.
It's
Oh,
not now.
okay.
It's next attack.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
he's applying it to his weapon for his next attack.
Basically a bonus action, like as I'm running up, and then I'm gonna use my other action to move up, basically right up to it there,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. That's my turn.
Cornwall, you are dangling from the edge of the boat.
I'll use my climb speed to climb back up. And then because I see the cannon being loaded right here, I'm not going to get right into the shot. Instead, I will do my Drake companion, and Petunia will now show up on the screen. Yeah.
All right.
And I will have Petunia move to here with commanding her with my bonus action to move there.
All right.
And I'll move up a little bit closer. And that's it. That's my turn.
Elred.
Rep advantage, BT dubs.
So Elred's gonna move up the rest of the way and take a swing with his axe.
All right. And you hit for 6 damage.
Wait, was that
No, hold on. I don't think that's right.
I don't know.
1 plus strength. No, that's definitely not right. That's your unarmed damage. I think.
Yeah, I didn't roll anything.
Unless that's just minimum damage, in which case you get to re-roll anyway, because a 1 is Great Weapon Fighting, take that over, and you get to re-roll that. No, you don't re-roll the attack, you re-roll the damage.
No, I'm just rolling the damage here.
Okay. So, yeah,
Beat
so
that one.
11.
There we go.
And a 19 would hit too, assuming you're
Yes,
doing...
you got a 10, so yep, there you go.
Yeah, so 11 and 10, because multi-attack. 21 and 19 both hit.
22 damage. As you sever some of the minor suction cups on its arms.
So that was 2 attacks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm going to use Action Surge
Okay.
to get 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Oh no, it's that one. That's the right one.
Oh, you miss on that one though.
Oh. Well,
But you do have another attack from the
I-
extra
yeah.
attack.
I'm gonna roll again for the next attack.
All right, you hit.
That's definitely not right, because you should be rolling a d12, not a d10.
Yes. Yeah.
So
No, that's right.
we'll just...
Maybe. I don't know.
That's a d10, not a d12. Here. It's... Hold on, let me pull up your sheet and fix it, alright, because this is all kinds of jacked up. We've got Bartholomew's. Yeah, so you have damage. It's 1d12.
Yeah, that one
me
should be the
save
two-handed
that.
great axe, the Bartholomew's.
Yeah, you just put 1 instead of 1d12. So now when you click it, it should roll. So yeah, so that your next attack is 14 damage.
Okay, 14 damage.
We figured out the problem.
It is now fixed. You're good.
Okay.
There you go. Do you have any more things that you're doing?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. The Kraken smashes down at Elred, who just took so many large chunks out of it. $18. So let's see. 12 and 24. So 24, I assume hits.
Yeah.
We're 27 damage.
Oof.
And it smashes you into the deck again. Well, just like it did to Cornwall. And then it's Jordy's turn.
All right.
Splinters of wood
will-
just flying up from the impact.
That's 23 to hit.
You hit?
And that is 24 damage.
All right. 24 damage. As you
Is that
continue-
inspiration for both my attacks or just the first one?
Just the first one.
Okay. Second swipe. 20.
You hit.
Excellent. That will be 9 damage, sir.
All right. And you managed to cut off a chunk of one of its little, I don't know whatever you call that, mouth flap. That's gone.
And that is all I can do.
Voltaire's turn.
First things first, I'm gonna move just over here. So me and Igrath aren't in the way of the cannon.
Oh god, I totally forgot to do that.
I'm gonna attack at it with
Bye-bye!
Freaking
use
heck.
my inspiration. Does a 14 hit?
It does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use my extra attack and swing at it again.
You definitely
Does it-
hit.
Alright, 13 damage.
13 damage. As you continue to just beat the shit out of it with your maul every which way. Rock Steve Roundshirt, this person lights the fuse and
Is that a grape shot that's firing?
no, there's a thing that is happening.
Uh-oh.
Let me draw a shape.
Oh, is it blowing off part of the ship here?
Oh.
No, you go back.
I have
Oh,
a feeling
God.
we're
Is it
swimming the
just a-
rest of the way.
Is it a fireball cannon?
No,
God.
it just it blows up, and everything within this radius needs to make a dex save -2. So the Kraken takes damage. The pirates universally do not take damage.
Ormal's gonna die.
That's
Petunia.
not good.
Petunia is in fire form, so if this is fire damage, she's resistant to it.
All right, so we'll just start going. Jordy, you managed to dive out of the way. Voltaire, once again, diving out of the way. Wait, do you guys put -2 on all? No, this just rolled them, so I gotta take it off. So Jordy,
Yeah,
you
so
do
for-
not. You get hit.
Okay.
You do not get
How
hit,
hard?
Voltaire. Dalarak has not rolled yet. Dragonheart did not save. Petunia did save. She got out the way. Elrid did save. Elrid dived out. Dalarak
Basically 13.
did not.
'cause
and they did, so they got out of the way. So everybody who did
Mark
not
is
get
technically in the air, I think.
what was that?
Because I think Mark is technically in the air, so he doesn't need to be moved. Because he's on the tentacle.
Oh yeah. Well, he'd have to jump into the water to avoid that. Like he has to physically get out of the way. Mark's gonna jump in the water.
Told you Mark's gonna die.
Anyways, everybody who did not save will take 10 damage. The ship inside of this is slightly on fire. The Kraken takes a substantially larger amount because the shot did actually go out to the Kraken. It just also blew the fuck up. Uh, 32 damage to the Kraken. Mark is drowning.
Called it.
Look, it's not party one if someone isn't drowning,
Sean
okay?
runs up with his axe and cleaves down at one of the tentacles and hits. For 35 damage, but his axe breaks under the impact.
Oh.
Yeah, 34. And it just splinters and the head gets lodged inside of the Kraken. At that, Slick releases a Scorching Ray. How much? Anybody can
It's-
link that?
It's 3 separate attack rolls, and each one that hits does 2d6 damage. Fire damage.
What's the modifier for it?
It depends on his spellcasting ability.
Oh,
It's on his spellcasting ability.
It's-
Okay.
So it's
So,
yeah, it's just his whichever his stat
Miss.
is his spellcasting mod.
Miss. He rolled a 2, an 8, and an 8. Those bad times.
For future reference,
But all 3 of his Scorching Rays just miss wildly to the side as the rain continues to pour down around you. Gary is now going to be making his way back to fight. So is Sammy. And he's going to flip the wheel the other way and it's going to crash back down and people make deck saves. And Mark's going to try. Mark does not. Mark gets run over
Oh,
by
God.
the boat. Mark is dead.
Oh no!
Elred, as it flops, you get tossed out into the water. Make an
Ow.
athletics check. You are swimming, however. Let's see. Voltaire, you get thrown against the rails and back. You start the round prone. Other than that, you're fine.
Oh, but Tootie gets actually an additional +4 to that, so she rolled a 15.
Who did?
My Drake rolled a 15.
Oh, your Drake wouldn't be affected if it's flying. Is it flying?
No, she doesn't have wings yet.
Okay, then yeah, but she's still fine with a 15. Oh, Thalrak, both dwarfs go off the edge. Thalrak, Nathan, athletics. You go off together.
what happened to me, by the way? I was totally getting text messages.
I don't see your roll. Oh, is it 11?
Yeah.
Oh, you are also
19 for
tossed off into
athletics.
the water and roll in
Oh.
athletics.
All right, guys. It was nice knowing you.
You're fine. You're swimming.
Until he spins the boat back around.
Is this guy drunk?
God dang it! I wanted to try something, but now, well, I could.
It's Killy's turn.
Keely is gonna go next to Rock Steve and be like, "Stop doing such a bad job driving," and give him the help action so he doesn't kill anybody. That's Keely's turn. I'm not taking Keely to give help action on attacks against the Kraken because I don't want Keely to get poofed into non-existence.
Thalrak,
All right,
you have the opportunity, should you succeed, to swim to the side of the boat where the ladder thingy is.
all right. Athletics check.
Athletics check.
For the love of God.
Oh, you make it.
All right. So I'm on the ladder now.
Yeah, you just got to climb up the ladder. It's
All
like,
right.
I don't know.
How much more movement do I have left?
You can get to the top. That's it.
Okay, but I'm like right next to the Kraken, right?
Yep.
Cool.
You could also throw a rope to Jordy or Elred.
Well, free action. I'm screaming into the amulet at my quote-unquote wife, Patty. Bitch, control your family. They're attacking us.
What? So we're all related now?
It could be your relative. I don't know.
Really? Really?
I just
You think
hang
we're
up
all the
immediately.
same now?
I just immediately hang up.
Click, click.
Like, before she can respond, just hang up.
Oh my god.
Are you throwing your rope down or are you making an attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an attack. So I'm doing what do we call it? Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Blessing of the Forge.
Okay.
To bless my Warhammer, so it's a +1. And I'm swinging at it with 2 hands.
All right.
Well, okay.
Ooh. I'm giving you infused strikes. So Petunia uses her reaction. You get to add an additional 2d6 to that attack now. Fire damage as well.
Searing Smite is still in effect, so that's 3d6 fire damage being added to this.
Searing Smite also doubles its damage because it's a crit on hit. So you do a 4d6 fire damage.
Oh god, so 46? Oh yeah, right. Alright, let me roll damage first for the Warhammer.
I've been waiting to give you someone infused strikes.
Okay, so that's 16, 25. Now for the 4d6. Ooh,
42.
no. 35, 42.
Yep.
The answer of everything.
And you smash your way through one of its tentacles, which is now gone. Well, it's not on the deck now. It just falls to the deck and flops lifelessly, and it's missing this whole tentacle.
Get off the damn book! And that's my turn.
Gormal.
So done.
Go.
Okay.
Gormal's
Run up
not
to
having a
here.
good day.
Run up to here. I don't think we have enough people here yet. So I'm gonna cast Summon Beast. And I'm gonna shout out to Elrid and Jay Giggs. Don't worry, he's friendly. As a shark pops into the water.
But
Oh god.
but
And Rex will help because he has a worse athletics check. Rex will help Jordy to the side of the ship first.
Or does that just give me advantage with help action?
You could get on him and he can swim you over. He has a strength of 18.
Okay, yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he can just drag you over. You're on the side of the ship with Rex.
Yay!
And then I'll activate use my bonus action to command Petunia to get into attack range with the Kraken and engage combat.
all right.
So Petunia will move to there, and she will attack. So right here, let's do... Yeah, she doesn't have pack tactics, she just has this. All right. 18.
That does hit.
All right. And she does 7 piercing, 3 fire damage.
So 10 damage.
Yes.
All right. 10 additional damage as she's chomping on sushi.
And that's my turn.
Elred.
So Elred's gonna start trying to swim towards.
And that is athletics.
Oh,
What
no.
kind of what? Hold on. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Heavy armor.
Disadvantage.
So roll another one.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're drowning and getting further away.
There's not much else I can do.
No. Oh, and sorry, you took 2 damage of drowning damage. And the Kraken, getting annoyed and bit by Petunia, attacks Petunia
Oh no.
and hits.
Goodbye, Petunia.
28 damage. As it smushes Petunia into the deck and the boards of the boat burst off to either side as everybody on the left and right is hit with a rain of shrapnel. Petunia probably gotta make a shock check. And what would the shock check be? How does that work? Because I know it's based
She's
something on the
unconscious.
damage.
It's DC. It's the greater of 10 or half damage taken. If they fail, then they
Oh, so
are
28,
unconscious.
so it'd be a 14. Yep, okay, gotcha. That's how it works. Alright, Petunia is unconscious.
Yeah.
And it's Jordy's turn.
All right, I'm gonna climb back to the top of the ship with my movement, and then I'm going to do some attacks. Important question: do I have flanking with Voltaire?
Sure, yeah. Well, if you didn't, you'd have it with Sean.
Perfect.
You hit?
That is going to be 19.
19 damage.
And then my bonus action attack. That's 27 again.
You hit?
And that is 5 damage.
Alright. As you continue cutting into one of the remaining 2 tentacles, continuing to carve away as it's Voltaire's turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to use half my movement to get up. And I'm going to step a little bit closer. And would I be able to grab Ikarath off of my back and try and wake him up and throw him at the Kraken?
Yeah, you can throw him at the Kraken.
So is Ikarath an improvised weapon then?
Yep.
Well, I'm trying to wake him up and throw him at the Kraken so he's, like, attacking it.
Let me look at what's in Ikarath's sheet. Yeah, go ahead and try that. Roll a strength check. All right, so now that you've seen the rolls, do you guys want to hear what just happened?
Sure.
Okay.
Please.
So Voltaire, you launch Ikarath towards this thing, and Ikarath, as he's flying through the air, wakes up from his cocaine-induced coma, grabs that grapple flail and grapples onto the thing, slides around one of the tentacles as the grapple is ripping through it as it returns, and he flies back and he lands right back into the baby backpack and goes right back to sleep and deals that much damage.
When I throw him, I'm gonna yell, "Hello, world! He's a wild elf. He's a cherry bomb." And that's gonna be the. I don't think throwing Ikarath counts as an attack, though. So.
Let's use your action.
Yeah, use his action.
So I've just got bonus action.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right, Rock Steve. Oh, I'm doing the best I can in the storm. I'm giving it all I've got, Captain.
Keely looks. I'm the captain now.
And he continues manning that. Slick drops another 3 scorching rays. And it only hits one of them. And then I gotta find back how much damage that is.
2d6.
2d6. Another 10 damage as it charbroils some of it. Solomon starts readying the cannon again. This time, this one.
Oh God!
Don't do it!
Sean pulls out a knife to attack, which isn't quite as good. Hits for 4 damage. This guy attacks. He's pretty good. He's not very good. I apologize. And he runs this way and throws him the rope. Elred, make a dex check. At disadvantage.
Would that?
Just not dex save, but on
Save?
click the stat word
just the
dexterity.
Air.
And you are not able to grab onto the rope. Mark is dead. It's Keely's turn.
Keely is just gonna sit there and helping Rock Steve hold the helm heady. That's all steady is. That's all he's gonna do.
Thalrek's turn.
Howard is running still, right?
Yeah, he's actually like you guys are like leaving him behind. He started out over here. He's over here now.
Yeah.
Or Maul save him with Rex.
I
Yeah, there isn't much Thalrak can do at this point, so he's just gonna move over. What is it, like 5 feet for the next tentacle?
Yep.
And he gonna hit it again with his hammer. This is still +1, so that's 15 to hit.
Miss.
Damn. Alright. Well, that's his turn then.
Oh no. Cornwall.
Okay. As free action, command Rex to swim to Elred,
Alright.
and
That
Rex
swim
has
speed
that.
of 40 is perfect.
Yep, and so Rex reaches Elred.
Yay, Alred's not drowning anymore.
So Rex will hold Elred up and be what on next turn we'll start swimming him for. Oh wait, no, he can use his action to start swimming Elred away. So Rex will swim back.
Alright.
So Elred, you're with Rex, and he brings you to the edge of the ship.
Oh, thank you, my friendly shark. I thought I'd never say that.
And then Petunia gets to roll a Constitution to see if she wakes up. So let's do that. No, she doesn't. Cornwall, very angry, will walk up and go for attacks.
Also, Petunia's
Against-
starting to wash towards the edge.
Cornwall knows he can bring Petunia back by sacrificing the spell slot. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I will attack, and since I have pack tactics, I gain advantage on these attacks, and I will go for my first hit.
You hit.
All right. That's 9 points of damage.
As you
Nice.
strike it in the heart with your weapon, your Teen CS Dragon It makes a weird screaming noise and descends into the sea, leaving just one tentacle behind.
Who knew that's all it had left in it?
All right. Do you think you could perhaps make us some sushi this evening?
As the storm clears up and it's back to smooth sailing, the fire was put out by the storm over time. You know, that's still blown up. This is loaded and hasn't been unloaded. And everybody's mourning the loss of Mark.
Does this always happen when you're on the ocean?
Not always, but it certainly does happen from time to time.
And we couldn't get Mark's body, or else I would do revivify.
I mean, technically Rex could.
No, but it'd be
Could it?
probably more than a minute by the time that Rex got the body, brought it up, and we were able to like lay it out on the deck.
Oh yeah, because he had already been dead for 24 seconds by the time we.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Everyone's kind of doing their thing.
Just relaxing for a second. I guess how much time has passed?
6 hours.
Okay, yeah, then we could. Probably wouldn't long rest after a Kraken attack, but I'll do this. Short rest.
Was that 6 hours? Like 6 hours? Is this six? Or is this like right after we fought the Kraken, or what is? How much?
Like
time
this
has
is like
passed
6
since
hours after the storm is broken. The tentacle is laying rotted. Well, not rotting
Okay.
yet, but being baked by the sun. You're back to clear sailing in the early afternoon.
Okay, yeah. Then both of my creatures would disappear at this point.
At this point, Thorek would have called back Patty and been like, "Sorry, honey, it's just the stress of fighting and attacking." And then just immediately hang up again, like leaving
She's like,
a
"Why wouldn't you
voicemail."
ask me?" And then hang up.
Like, I don't even give her a chance to respond. Just be like, "Hey, sorry, kind of stressed with the combat. We're good now." Hang up. Just no chance for a response.
Oh, we're just gonna go over and try and disarm the cannon.
All right, you do that. And then you say, "Ah, but what if we needed it?"
Well, you're not gonna blow another hole into the boat if that's what you were thinking.
It only happens sometimes.
And that's why you're not in charge of the cannons anymore.
You're not my
Judge-
captain. All right, Cormal is pacing around the boat. And we arrive after some time. This is either rotted or been cooked. It's been removed from the boat either way. There's your pier.
Dock's back.
Yay!
So now we're at the other island with like the dwarven city and that.
Yep, you are at the outskirts.
All right. Also, meta check your Discord DMs.
Yes.
This is a very white map. That's not a very white map.
Those are the ones that I have so far. But if you need more, let me know. Those are like probably the big ones that we might encounter. But
Yeah.
So which port are we? Are we like?
I'm assuming we have to be near the body of water, so
Like right here where we're at.
Yeah.
It could also be here.
So we're up there? Or are we down
Yeah,
here?
yeah, because we left Barandor to come to the
Yeah.
port.
Okay, so we're down here then. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a port town, or is it just a port for
I
ships
gotta go
to
find
drop
it.
people off? Also, you need to move Ikarath because he's Ikarath.
Damn, Ikarath always making me take time to do things. Give me, you guys can talk amongst yourself as you're unloading for 1 second.
Ah, it's good to be kind of home.
So, did Patty tell you why her brother was attacking us?
Apparently they're not related.
Oh,
all
that makes
right,
significantly
so-
less sense.
Well, at least there's one less competitor for her family to combat, I guess.
Okay.
Who's Patty?
A Kraken that Thalrak is going to marry. Jordy just being so desensitized to all this is saying that very nonchalantly to Cormal.
Oh yeah, that's how I imagined it. It's just like, oh, we're used to it.
What?
It's a story.
You got plenty of time. Why don't you tell it?
You know, it's kind of funny because actually your dad was engaged to the Kraken before Uncle Thalrak.
Huh?
Yeah, and then
Or
somehow he
Pia.
got out of it and he married a 3,000-year-old child. I don't understand all of it.
And adopted him.
This is none of this makes sense.
Trust me, it doesn't make sense to me, and I'm the one involved.
So what route shall we take? Shall we go along the river or go through the mountain pass?
Probably the mountain pass.
River mountains, anything to keep us away from water, please.
Oh, Rid.
What's wrong? Do you have a fear of the water?
Yes, after nearly drowning, I think water.
Well,
We
Tara,
could use a break.
me and Jordy and Alvin, when we were basically just the three of us as a Ponchi, every time there was water involved, someone started drowning in some way, shape, or form. I prefer not to keep that tradition alive.
I'm assuming we're on the eastern docks.
You're right there.
Oh, right there first.
Southern docks.
Yep. That is where you come into the city of Dweeport.
Dweeport!
Dewey Park.
That's a very descriptive name.
It's a
Well, I
port
feel like
city,
it's
the
an-
entrance
it's a-
to the kind of like dwarven lands.
Dwarf Seaport. Dweeport.
Exactly. He gets it.
Dewey Park.
Alright, so I'm guessing this place is going to be filled with dwarves.
Says the captain, Hesse. Kind of looks at
Oh,
Jordy.
Yes, of course. You guys go ahead. I'll handle this. And Jordy will go back to the captain. And what was it? What was the damage?
I have no idea what we agreed to pay for this.
God, neither do I. Hold on, let me pull up last week's.
I think it was like 30 gold a person or something like that.
I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think it was like 25 or 30 gold a person.
It was
Yeah,
30 gold
okay.
per person.
So
Same
six
And per
people-
horse. You had also 30 gold for the horse.
and
Okay,
okay,
so 7 is 210. I paid half up front, so it'd be 105.
There you go.
So I'll give him some monies.
He will take some money. Good doing business with you. I don't know why you hired a pirate ship for domestic transport, but hey, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Well, in all fairness, domestic transport isn't going to be able to handle the kind of creature that we encountered on the way here, so
You
it seems we
aren't
made the
wrong.
correct decision in hiring you.
That is accurate. I'd love to see one of those traders handle a fucking kraken.
Do you, by chance, have a contact in this port that we can contact for when we're ready to make a return trip?
Get it to Billy. Billy will be able to get a hold of me.
Where can I find Billy?
Wherever the closest whorehouse is, probably. And he chuckles.
Perfect.
Good
I'll
old
keep that
Billy
in mind.
Bones.
Jordy will stretch his arm out and for like one of those, you know, those like weird handshakes where you like grab the other person right by the elbow. One of those.
Yells, if you're in town for long, come by the Wandering Inn. I'll get you a drink.
Oh, I know a few people in our group who might take you up on that offer, but we'll see which way the winds fare. I'll be right back. I got a phone call.
All right. So what are you guys doing while I make a map?
I mean, Thomas gonna go looking at the shops. Basically, he's gonna go shopping, and he's gonna like offer Cornwall to join along if he wants.
All right. There are basic +1 weapons available for purchase at whatever the handbook labels them at value-wise. And you also have +1 armor available.
He's more looking at he's gonna probably buy another like 300 gold worth of diamonds just for Revivify. So he's gonna look to see if he can buy some of those if there's any around here. Like even if he has to like
Oh, frick.
what
I've been on mute for a while. Yeah, you can buy the diamonds. Also, as a generic, there is +1 weapons and armor available. Generic one.
yeah, I heard
Yeah, we heard that.
Okay, good. Then yeah, you can also buy the diamonds.
Okay.
Corbo will look at Falrak. Do they hate kobolds here?
Probably not. Look, you're with me. If anyone has issues, I'll deal with them, alright? Don't worry, you're a good kid. They ain't gonna just straight up attack you. And then this is what Meta goes, and then a sudden stranger just straight up attacks Cornwall.
No sudden strangers attack Cornwall. Also, I hate ends more than anything in my world.
Why?
Because I need so many of them. You know,
I mean, you
fuck,
always
guys
make
are
a
getting
chain restaurant inn that always same.
You guys are just getting somebody else's duplicated.
Can I go looking around then if they're not gonna hate me?
Yeah, just stay close, alright? I want to be able to find you real quick if needed.
Okay.
My back is getting tight. Can someone else take Igarath?
Elred looks at Voltaire and says, I don't see any other 8-foot-tall dragonborns around here.
Oh, man.
And this is where it would have been good to have Alvin still here.
Or just have him be thrown on the back of a Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
So you guys, I assume, would want to find a place after the shopping. And while we wait for Jordy, he's Ariel. And we pretend these are all dwarfs.
What, all the patrons of the bar?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're pretending. As you guys walk up to the
Well,
inn.
is it all of us, or is this like Snowball? Like I'm out shopping in that? Because didn't they go straight in?
I'm not sure. I may have lost track while I was having to build that. Let's
Well,
reverse
then-
and figure out where everyone's at. Jordy is also not here right now, right?
No, he's stepped
Okay,
away.
so I was going on the list. Riley, what are you doing?
Come back to me.
Okay. Dragonheart.
Corball's going around town just looking at things. This is the first time he's ever left the mainland, so it's a whole new place for him.
Roll
He's
luck.
looking around. Okay. Let me pull up Cormel's character sheet. That was not 5.
Okay, 1 second.
He's always with me.
I just gotta find what I'm looking for here. And,
Can I retroactively say I was going with Cornwall?
You're going with Cornwall? You guys are both here. And you guys are talking, and you're talking while I build what's happening here, because luck is great.
Saurak isn't pleased with the idea that Voltaire's with Cornwall, but he's gonna let it go now.
So, Cornwall, new lands.
What?
We're in new lands, yep.
Yeah.
Squire.
I've never been here before.
Nor have I. I've mostly stick to my hometown.
Yeah, I'm bad for my home.
That's quite unfortunate. I can't imagine what that must be like.
I'm too nice. They don't like me. Dad says my old dad says I'm a waste.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I could have a chat with him sometime.
Yeah, he wanted me to be scary and evil, but I was too nice. So he said I was not worth his time and that I should leave the clan. If I come back, he'll beat me up.
Your father doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah, he's not the greatest.
But I bet when you're older, you'll be so experienced and so powerful that if he even tries to beat you up, he won't be able to beat you up. Just by the sight of you will strike fear into his heart.
Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of people in the clan.
And
Everyone.
As you're
preys
in
on
the
the
middle
weak.
of your sentence, roll initiative to see if you can continue that sentence.
Meadow, why must you hurt me in this way?
Because he rolled a
'Cause he
luck
rolled a-
score of 5. Ask roll 20 why it must hurt you in such a way. Although I did get a nat 1 on the copper die, so... Alright, Cornwall, so you don't know anything's happening, right? Well, I guess you are looking around, so perception?
Okay. 17.
You think you hear something in this direction. Also, I'm going to give you more view because you guys would have more view. You think you hear something from this direction.
Huh?
What is it?
There's a sound coming from over here.
Stay behind me.
Okay. Do you think we should get ready for someone mean to attack us?
I hope for the best. Expect the worst.
Also, Puzz has inspired Cormal.
Okay. Okay, Cormal's gonna take that he needs expect the worst, so he's going to use Summon Beast once more. This time, Abigail will make her appearance again.
Big spider. How big?
Spider. She's not big. She's the same size as me.
Okay.
So, but that's a 2-foot size spider
Okay.
that's next to me. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
All right. And dex save on Abigail.
On Abigail, okay. Let me pull hers up. And so that's just a straight dex roll. 14.
Abigail takes 10 damage, a smushing damage, as this person jumps out from behind whatever the fuck you want to call this structure here. But trips, leaping off the edge, and plants face first into Abigail, doing, like I said, 12 smushing damage to both her face and to Abigail. And she bounces off in between you two and is prone. And it's Voltaire's turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna bonus action rage, and I'm gonna lift up Jari, and grab Jari at the neck and just lift them up and say, "What are you here for?"
Your money.
That's too bad. And I'm gonna slam Jari into the pavement.
Okay, you're gonna need a grapple and then unarmed. Yeah, unarmed at advantage. And then do 4 times the unarmed damage.
So that's 6 and 4 times.
So yeah,
20.
well, you got to roll it for. So
Oh,
it's always
it's,
gonna be.
yeah, it's 1 plus strength. That's how unarmed
oh,
works.
okay, then yeah. So 24 damage, and you smash him into the pavement, and your hand goes through his chest, and your hand collides with the pavement. He dead.
Who else wants?
And Thalrak, roll luck.
Oh, boy, luck. Luck roll go because I haven't made it a thing yet.
All right,
19.
Voltaire, do you have any other actions?
Not at the moment.
Okay, so Thalrak, you're coming and rolling in from that street up at the top here. Just in time to see Voltaire do that.
So I come in like right here then?
Yeah.
Like I'm in the corner? Okay.
So you are going to have your turn after Voltaire. And that is what is happening because you rolled a 19 for luck. Your wandering just happened to collide with them.
Okay. He's gonna like look over and he'll, what the hell is happening? He's gonna start making a video.
I miss blood like this.
They want money.
And they're going to get their own demise.
Voltaire, at least keep one of them alive if you can.
Oh, but seeing their blood splatter across the pavement is so satisfying.
Uncle Voltaire, you're kind of creepy.
Voltaire, if you want, Thara's just gonna like walk up and go, but imagine what the money we'll get if we turn him into the local authorities. And if we turn any others that are still alive into the local authorities, we get even more money.
Can't turn him in. He's missing a chest.
Oh, sadly, that one's a lost cause. But the rest, though, come on.
Try all you want. I won't interfere.
Christ. And he's just gonna like silently look at Cornwall like, please don't ever be this lunatic. And that Thara's gonna like take another action to basically dash over. Just to get closer to the other two. That's about all he can do, so that'd be the turn. Meta, are you muted?
Dad, at a globe of darkness, immediately. Well, you don't know that it's glow. You just immediately the lights go out for all of you.
Ready yourselves.
And it is Cornwall's turn.
Hello.
Wait, Meta, would I know that this is like magic right away from the start of it?
I don't know. Alvin?
Like what I know
If we can't see through it, and since you're a caster and you've seen Alvin actually use darkness before, yes.
can I use my free action that I haven't or bonus action that I haven't used yet to do dispel magic?
You would have had to have readied it.
I mean it's prepared. I just have to cast it.
No, I meant the action.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's an action, not a bonus action. Duh.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's Cornwall.
Where do I go? It's really dark in here. I can't see anything. Abigail, go look. And Abigail's gonna walk out first.
My apologies, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Where
All
am
right. Abigail is moving where?
She's just gonna walk out.
Which way?
I don't. So this would be a luck of the roll. So
Oh,
hold
okay.
on.
Then
That's-
roll
that's-
a d4.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna roll D4 here. That's not what I wanted. What was that? Okay.
That was me rolling initiative.
There we go. Okay, so that would be north. Abigail goes north.
All right. Abigail gets out of the darkness.
Then I'm guessing Abigail would kind of just walk her rest of her distance around here. Do a little her little chittering noise to me saying that she doesn't see anything.
She does not.
And then I will step out. That's south for me. With Keely on my shoulder. So I step out to here.
Jordy, when did you get with the group?
I don't know where I was. I came back and I saw there was
Would you
people.
have
and-
been wandering around with Cornwall and Voltaire who are sightseeing around the city? I guess that's the question.
At this point, I would just say, like, since so much time has passed, I'd say he could just be randomly. Like, there's a chance you can come across
You could
randomly.
also run luck if you were doing your own thing around the city.
You said Cornwall and Voltaire?
Yeah, they were just wandering. Well, Cornwall went to go and wander the city, and Voltaire was like, I'll
Yeah.
keep an eye on him.
Yeah, because Cornwall came with me initially to go shopping, and then Voltaire basically followed shortly behind. And then when Cornwall wanted to go off on his own, Voltaire basically stuck with him. Like, I got him. I'll I'll chaperone them.
So would you have come with them? Is the question.
I would have, because Alvin put me and Tharak in charge, and if anything happens to Cormal and we weren't there, then we both are going to die.
All right.
So, yes.
You can be in the initiative there.
Do I see anything when I come out of the darkness?
No. You see the street stretch out before you.
I'm gonna climb on one of the houses with my climbing speed.
Okay.
I just climb up on top of it. Who's up here? And how tall are these houses, so I can take that into account to how far I walked?
Probably like 20 feet.
Okay, so that's my movement. And I'll use my action because I actually still am really hurt from the combat.
The boat trip.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cure wounds on myself real quick. Just so I'm not in a problematic spot. And that's my turn.
All right. Jerry's dead. Voltaire.
I'm gonna ready my action, which is just sort of, if I get attacked or feel any sort of attack, I'm gonna grab at the direction it's coming from.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna tell Tornado to.
You have no context for this? Oh, yeah, Jordy, you were not paying attention for some reason.
I told you guys I had a phone call.
Well, no, I meant like Jordy, not Giggles.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like Jordy, I don't know why, but he wasn't paying attention to what was going on. But what has now transpired is that you were being mugged. At least one person you've seen. That's all you know of actually so far, and Voltaire promptly smushed him. But yes, the whatever reason your advantage is to explain why Jordy hasn't done anything for like 2 rounds of combat. So, that's the context.
Why is there magical darkness?
Oh yeah, I forgot. All of a sudden the lights went out. You don't know why. And
Helpful.
I think Voltaire, were you doing anything aside from readying in action?
I told Tornado to leave the globe.
Okay, Tornado left the globe. Tharak.
Alright, so Tharak kind of knows he's facing towards Voltaire and that. He's going to turn like 90 degrees and he's just going to walk until he's out of the orb. And then he's going to kind of go around the corner here. Oh god, why is that dragging? What the hell
That was
happened
me.
there? Oh, okay. I was like, what? You like about here.
Yep.
And he's just gonna like survey the area and then like look for Cormal.
Hi!
You alright up there?
Yeah?
Alright. Do you see anything?
Not really.
Alright. I guess they ran off. And Voltaire killed the one. He like yells a little bit louder.
Oh, come on, he attacked us. Plus, the blood looked beautiful.
Has he always been like this?
No, he usually doesn't say things that would come out of my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Waiting for that bit. Yeah, like the actually gonna look up and be like, no, he normally isn't that crazy.
And you are free to move about. I mean, you don't know you're out of combat, but
Okay, well, I assumed that I would have followed the voices of Tharak and Cormal, so I would have come out here.
yep.
I guess I'll walk out. Or follow the voice. Alrighty. So, what now?
I don't know. I just want to look at the city, and then that guy came out of nowhere and stepped on Abigail.
He's not going to be stepping on anything else.
Seriously, what the
Okay.
fuck happened?
I don't know. I showed up after Voltaire basically ripped the guy's chest out.
A guy jumped off the roof, slammed onto my spider. As Abigail you see a 2-foot long spider peer over the edge, looking down at you guys. And then Voltaire grabbed him, asked him what he wanted. He said, "Our money." Then Voltaire said, "You won't get it, but you get this," and he slammed him in the ground.
Yeah, that sounds like something Voltaire would do. That doesn't explain why he's talking like a psychopath, but that's something he would do.
Yeah.
Out of character in my flaws, I wrote that Voltaire had a bloodlust issue, and I hadn't really been role-playing that very much, so I decided that
So now's the perfect time.
Context makes perfect sense. This is just the first time it's happened, so I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
oh, come on. Satisfying, so gratifying.
To be fair, you haven't killed a lot of humans so far. You've mostly killed shadow creatures.
Yeah. Just look. Isn't it glorious? Why, I'd love to replicate it.
Uncle Voltaire, were you supposed to be a kobold when you were born? Because I think Grant would perfectly like you.
No. Torval, do not compare him to a kobold. Don't.
He's a very big, very angry kobold.
And he's just looking over at Voltaire going, "Remember, he's just a child. He doesn't know better. And you need to keep calm. Deep breath. Ready? In. Out.
Oh,
In.
you want me to take a deep breath?
Not on me, you... Christ.
Jordy, ignoring Voltaire. Komal, can you see anything up there?
Huh? I can look. I have the new glasses so I can see up here better.
I was just wondering if they, ran away and I need to tell Voltaire where to go to hunt them down.
No, they probably ran. It's not even worth hunting them down.
I don't see anything.
Tharak's gonna look at Voltaire and be like, "Stay here. Don't move. You know more about what's happened than I did. I'm gonna go find the guards to at least alert them of the situation so they can do a search of the area. And maybe they know about this person. I don't know." And he's just gonna look at Jordy, looking kind of annoyed that the one time he left Cornwall alone with Voltaire, of course, a bloodbath happens. And he's like, "Can you just keep
And while this,
Cornwall in check?"
Yeah, I've got this. I'm
All
gonna
right.
start rifling through Jerry's pockets.
all right, and while this is going on, we'll get back to that 1 second. Elred, what were you doing?
Elred would have been wandering the city looking
Roll
for
luck.
a church. Luck. Oh boy, here we go. Oh,
7.
7.
You find a whorehouse.
Looking for a church.
Yeah, you rolled a 7.
No, what he meant to say is you found a church of Flit.
No, Flit doesn't have any churches. You're thinking of Baru.
Not yet. Flit doesn't have a church yet.
Yes. You're thinking of Baru does have churches that are whorehouses. But that's not but I mean, they don't really have anything but churches to Mord in here. But you don't find one of those.
He might find one of his wife.
Now roll. What was that?
He might find one of Moradin's wife.
I don't know what that is.
Bernard Truesilver, she's the goddess of hearth and home.
Oh, but she doesn't exist in this world.
Oh. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were sticking with the D&D deities and stuff like
Wait.
that.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, no. We have a whole pantheon. If you go to lore at some point and go all the way.
Oh, that's right. It's in there.
There's
That's right, I
a
need to look at
massive
there.
pantheon, and Bard just basically fucks everything, and that's how you got gods.
Nice.
Got it.
Tornado, where are you going?
Ikarath is somewhere. Are we missing anybody? Just Elrid. So Elrid, Riley, make another luck as you leave the church. Well, not the church, the whorehouse, looking for a church. And since you're looking for a church, you find them instead, and a pool of blood over here.
Okay, where am I? There we go.
And you just come across this scene.
I walk up and I just look at Jordy looting the body.
In which he finds 40 gold and a strangely blue tinted dagger. Like the blade itself is tinted blue.
Alright, are you able to tell me what this is?
Stop touching my corpse!
It's all yours, man.
Elred looks at Voltaire and asks what's going on with him.
What's going on with you?
I'm not gonna come down there.
Yeah, you good. Stay up there. Oh, that's right. Tharok walked off. So
Yeah, I was looking.
Yeah, Conrad went to go find basically the local authorities to report the attempted crime and thus report the body so that way it can go
They're asking-
through the proper procedures.
They're not overly interested. They're like, you didn't have anything stolen. What crime is there to report?
Not the attempted crime, but also just to report the body that way.
We'll
You know-
have our we'll make sure the street cleaning crew picks it up overnight.
All right.
I,
Darik's a little disturbed by that because he thought with it being like, dwarven territory is.
You've
But
been
they
gone
would-
a while, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
for-
then yeah, no, this out of character. There's reasons that this is what is happening.
Oh yeah. Like
But in
probably,
character,
so-
but yeah, they just don't give a fuck.
No, like, and that's why I'm saying like it bothers Thalrak
Yeah.
because like he knows when he was getting ready to leave and basically came through here to leave. Like if there was a body, they were quick to like remove it and
Yeah,
do what they needed to for processing. And here they're just like, I'm just gonna let it sit there in the street for the night until night. Okay. All right. And Tharak's just gonna like look a little weird at the guards, but ultimately he's just gonna shrug. He's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna eventually just move the body off to like the side of the road.
all right.
More
Well, you
than
went and
anything.
came back. So during that, Geordie, Voltaire, Elred, and Cornwall have to do some things. Before
Oh, yeah,
you can
that's
get
fine. I'm
back
like-
and move bodies.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know if they were gonna do anything
Yep.
for that.
So what are you guys doing?
Fidgeting.
Well, Jari's head is currently gone.
Did you take his head off?
Yep.
Elred and Geordie, how did you respond to that?
I position myself between Cornwall and Voltaire. And my
Okay.
hands are on the handles of my weapons.
Okay, Cornwall's way the fuck over here. He's still crawling around on the rooftop
Hi.
with Abigail.
Yep. Cause she's got crawling speed too.
Elred,
Keely's just
George
flying
just
around
gonna
on the
step
screen.
away,
slowly.
but like leave one hand on the handle of his great axe, and he's gonna lean over to Jordy and be like, "Did a raccoon bite Voltaire and give him rabies or something?"
No, I feel like I should have remembered him doing this before because this is something that seems to be an intricate part of his character, but it's never come up until now. Are we retconning that this has happened before, Voltaire, or is this just the first
No,
time?
I honestly I like the idea that it's just starting now because we're like so close to a war zone.
So I've never quite seen this before. This is new. Not quite sure what to do with it.
At least that's my headcanon. Like
Yeah, it's
since
up
we're
to
so
you,
close to a
Voltaire.
war zone, it's like triggering it.
You can choose how you want to retcon or leave as is.
We're leaving it as is.
All right, there you go.
say he's been able to resist the urge up until now.
Interesting.
Especially since he just punched through a guy.
You did punch through a guy. That was quite a bloody move, and you haven't fought a lot of humanoid creatures since at all. Have you fought any?
I don't think he has.
Because I think you came in while you were going for the snakes, and then you had the astral realm thing, and then you came back and you basically just fell inside of an inn and made your way back to the city. You thought you sort of had a little bit of a fight with dragons, but again, you didn't even hurt them. And then you came back and you just fought an invasion of the city because you made peace with Rashok. You fought a mimic on the way out to where you guys were going. You fought vampires. But
never killed any.
I don't think you've ever fought anything really humanoid that bleeds.
The
Well,
only time that I could imagine him seeing the blood is when Jordy and I.
When you slaughtered all the
8
mages, you were there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
He
and
only
he was
arrived
giving us a hard
Oh,
time.
he arrived afterwards though, so he wasn't.
Yeah,
in
he
the
arrived
moment.
afterwards.
Yeah, so
Yeah, because he was mad because it was just basically like an execution.
yeah, and he wasn't. So yeah, this will be the first time you've actually killed, or really even fought something humanoid this entire campaign. So it works perfectly.
Alright, forgetfulness comes in handy.
It works.
Voltaire's gonna turn the head towards him and say, "How do you like my trophy?"
Elrid just doesn't know what to say and just kind of sulks away.
Ormal, would you like to see something?
Jordy will immediately raise both of his weapons and say, "Take a step towards the boy, and I cut you down where you stand. Either come down or piss off."
Oh, also, I think Tornado would be running in the opposite direction at this point. Tornado does not like this side of this.
Jordy,
No, I see. Come back.
you've got a lot of blood. I wouldn't want to stain the pavement.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand through the.
You've got a lot of blood. He wouldn't like to stain the pavement, or wouldn't want to stain the pavement. Somebody's about to die here.
I don't know about that. And Jordy's just gonna look, kind of keeping his primary focus on Voltaire, but look at Elrid peripherally and say, "So, I assume you're gonna help me with this."
I would if he forces our hand.
Considering he's acting the way he is and he is calling out for our little friend, I would consider any advance forcing our hand.
I wouldn't hurt the boy. I just want to show him my trophy. Did you read me properly on that?
I did. I just don't know how to say it. Or I don't know how to respond to that.
Voltaire, Cormal is a child. This isn't something you necessarily want to show to a child.
Fine. Then what should I do with my trophy?
Leave it with the rest of the corpse. Eat it.
Oh, but it's good suggestion.
Also, Meta, let me know when I come back in on this.
I feel like him being about to chomp down on a severed head is the perfect time for you to walk in.
Probably, but I'm leaving
Yeah,
it
that's
up to
exactly
Meta.
when you walk in. And Cormal, you are on top of the horse. You have successfully calmed it down, but you cannot get it to go back this way.
Tharek just rounds the corner and he sees Voltaire holding the head, I'm assuming, about to munch on it.
And you see Jordy with both swords drawn in just a very ready stance.
Voltaire's holding the head above his head, like with his mouth wide open and slowly lowering it into his mouth.
Yeah, Tharek can play in that game of going to see if he actually is going to munch on it. He's just going to cast Old Person.
What saving throw do I have to make?
Oh, I have to touch the... Oh, wait, no, that's Lesser Restoration. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. You have to make a Wisdom saving throw, and you have to beat at least a 14.
Oh,
Alright, you are held in place. You cannot move.
Who's doing this?
No, you can't move at all.
Can't even talk.
We're
Yeah.
talking.
You're paralyzed.
You are legit paralyzed. Basically, I would allow your eyes to move, and that's about it.
Jordy will just look at Elrid very quickly and say, "Give me a hand here." He's going to put his swords away, pull out some rope, and tie up Voltaire.
Elrid will gladly help. And take the head and kind of haphazardly put it back to where it should be.
So the knot is a sleight of hand 24 meta.
Yep. And what are you guys doing now?
Well, I assume that would take us almost the full minute that he's paralyzed, because it's a 1 minute concentration
Yeah,
spell.
that makes sense. So
like,
you are
the entire time-
unparalyzed, but you are bound.
Doc's just gonna walk up and be like, "What the hell are you doing with the head?"
George Hill made a very nice suggestion.
Alright, is your hammer capable of just knocking him unconscious? That'd save us a lot of trouble.
I'm not gonna strike at him. I'm not gonna strike at him, but why is he going to eat the head, or was trying to?
He said he wanted to show his quote-unquote trophy, which was the head, to Cormal, and I basically told him in no uncertain terms that that's not going to happen. And he's asked for suggestions of what to do with it, and I very seriously said, put it back with the rest of the corpse, and very jokingly said, eat it. And he took the joke as the serious, and the serious as the joke, so I'm beginning to question if his intelligence is any greater than Ikarath's.
Voltaire, you can hear this and
Voltaire's
respond.
back.
No, I'm actually gonna look over at Voltaire and be like, "Look, don't disrespect the bodies.
They disrespected me first.
You already killed them. They've lost the biggest respect that they could ever have, which is goddamn life. Leave the entirety of the corpse that remains here, including the head. I don't expect you to spit up what you already fucking bit through, but you're gonna leave it here, and they're gonna clean it up overnight. I don't want any bullshit in the Dwarven Kingdoms. You understand me. This is our land, and you will follow our traditions and respect our bodies. If they're dead, I don't care if they are dead or not. You don't go eating the head as if it's a goddamn blood trophy. We're not goddamn monsters, and neither are you. You're better than this. Because he has yet to see this side of him, so he's just flat out calling him out on it. I don't know what the hell has gotten into you with all of this. Did they say something before you? I don't know. I came around after you killed him, and he's pointing at the body like with one arm. I don't get it. Just calm down. We're gonna go find an inn in a little bit. I need to do a little bit more shopping, and we can figure out how we're gonna get to the dwarven capital once we're all at the tavern. All right?
But it's so beautiful.
I will not hesitate to cast Fourth Person on you again, and I will not hesitate to let Georgie and Elred tie you up. And hell, if I have to, I will make sure that we lay your ass flat on its back, and I will cast Moradin's Wall to basically hold you down, and you will not be able to escape that shit. Do I make myself clear? You are not going to go on a blood rage in the Dwarven Island. And he's actually getting mad at this point.
Alrighty, Meta, I quickly wrote up a little condition flaw thing. Just tell me if this is alright, please.
I would remove directly threaten allies, but threatening allies, I would put that as that's possible if
Alright.
if it makes sense, like with the way people would be thinking. Yeah.
Alrighty, sure thing.
Like if they try and like stop him or stuff or pull him away, he might get angry at him, etc.
It's kind of like the way I see it is he's trying to go raging barbarian, but he's going full on like going crazy.
Yeah.
Also,
And he
you
and
misspelled bloodlust.
and he could like
I
and he
said
could
you
hit
misspelled
allies in the
bloodlust.
chaos.
It says bloodlust.
Oh yep.
It does say bloodlust. That's the new condition.
Blooded.
It's the bloodlust.
Blooded lust.
I mean, does dwarven blood make people insane, Tharak? This is a new one for me.
It shouldn't. That's the problem.
It's that damn battery acid.
Alright, change.
Damn it.
What?
Better acid, you're just yeah. Making me break the whole character I had in my head. Oh, god damn it. That's good though. That was a good one though. That was a good joke though.
Thanks.
Is it possible the blood was poisoned by one of the creatures of corruption? Somehow the corruption spread up here? I mean, there's got to be some logical explanation for why he's insane.
There shouldn't be any corruption here. If there is, there's a bigger problem than I know of.
Well, I just walked into what should have been a Church of Moradin, and it turned out to be a whorehouse. And a dwarven
I mean-
city. That is just sacrilege.
I mean, horrors are everywhere though, lad. Like, you can't control everything.
It's a church.
Well, no, you didn't find a church that was a whorehouse. You just found a whorehouse instead of finding a church.
Oh, I thought you said it was a
No.
church that was converted into a whorehouse.
No. There were side conversations about churches that were being built that were whorehouses because churches remain flit, and then Baru's churches are kind of whorehouses. We had a nice aside, but no, you just happened to find a whorehouse instead of finding a church because you didn't know where you were going.
Oh, alright.
Who would
Continue.
speak for Tornado?
Tornado is over here and refuses to go any closer to you.
But Cormal just casted Speak with Animals.
Oh. I will let you roleplay that out. Keep in mind the knowledge of the beast is limited by its intelligence.
Alright, let me check Tornado's intelligence stat. Let's see how much he might know. Oh no!
What's Tornado's intelligence?
I think it's a 2. Tornado has
Most animals have an intelligence of 2.
Okay, well, I mean, you could tell that you're very, very scared.
As Tornado's.
You
Well,
could do basic emotions, basically.
alrighty.
And you can do basic, like, person association.
Does he always look? Does Voltaire always act like this, Tornado?
Voltaire! No! Scary!
Yeah, he is scary. Is he usually nice?
Voltaire! Nice. Normally.
Okay. I just wanted to check. He's kind of creeping me out.
I just imagine now Tornado having like the same accent as Voltaire now because he's doing it.
I think you're nice, Tornado.
Tornado, thank you.
That's it. Cornwall was just having a friendly conversation with
Alright.
Tornado.
Back to, Bane.
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 Alvin, did you see my emote?
Yes, I saw that.
What's going on with Bane, the two dwarfs, and the edgelord?
I can't. I understand you're telling me, but I can't get Tornado to go any further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tornado's
I just-
afraid.
I didn't see Keely fly off to tell you, so I was wondering.
Keely can psychically tell me anything you say to me.
Yeah.
Say to
Gotcha.
it. So
Gotcha.
me and Keely have psychic connection between the two of us.
Perfect.
Elric
So, go ahead.
Elric's gonna grab Cherry by the foot and drag him off towards
You
the
mean,
sidewalk. Just like
did
out
you
of the
also
way.
take his head with you, or did you leave that?
He'll pick up the head in one hand and drag with the other.
Okay, you can drag him off.
Alright, weren't you grabbing gods?
I tried, and he's still like looking at Voltaire. But he's a look like answer Dory. I tried. Because we dealt with the culprit, or at least one of them, they're not really concerned about it, and that's how I found out they'll clean the body up at night. They'll have the street cleaners gather the body at night, which
What
is
the hell? Even Safe Falls wasn't that fucked.
trust me. I know. I ain't too thrilled about it either, because the last time I was here, 40 plus years ago, it was much different, but things have changed in apparently 14 years. And he's still gonna look at Voltaire and be like, did I make myself clearer on what I said to you?
But so many potential trophies.
Voltaire, if someone else thought shit to harm us, especially Cornwall, and I mean actual harm, not throwing an insult, not doing some bullshit call to you, then you can go and defend whoever they're trying to hurt.
You hear
But
dogs
I-
barking in the distance.
Which
But
direction?
Over there.
oh god.
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. Did you hear that dog?
But I'm not having you do anything out of line.
Enemies are approaching. Free me. I can be of great use.
It's a dog.
Someone might be accompanying the dog.
He's just gonna look over at Jordy and be like, Do you know what's wrong with him?
No, but I have a solution. If you want to hold this rope, I have something in my pack that can handle this.
I was gonna take the rope.
Jordy is going to reach into his pack, grab a rag and a bottle. He's going to kick Voltaire in the back of the knee to knock him prone, and then he's going to chloroform him.
Doggy?
Let me just. Mad.
I don't know what else to do. I can't say, "Hey, Thalrak, use lesser restoration."
Yeah, like we don't know.
I'm gonna.
I was trying to. I was like, maybe the blood, but no, that didn't try.
Do I have to make a con save against the chloroform, or is it just?
You're just
The
unconscious from
dog
it.
is barking at Abigail.
Do I hear the dog?
Yes.
Tornado, stay here. Dog.
Dog in game and dog in camera, so that's good.
Hi, doggy.
Roll animal handling.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh, it nuzzles all up in your hand. It loves you. You're its best friend.
I was waiting for it to bite and Voltaire just go mad, like, an attack formal. I'm gonna go for it.
Voltaire's unconscious because I chloroformed him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now he is. It takes like a minute or so for chloroform to actually kick in.
Doggy.
Oh yeah, it would take about a minute.
Yep.
Where are you? Is anyone else getting sleep?
That should keep him out for a couple hours.
Wait, is Igrath still on my back?
Yeah. Unconscious on your back.
That makes it 10 times more funny.
I probably only have enough chloroform enough to do this maybe 5 times. So, we may have to start digging into Ikarath's drug stash.
Can Thalrak take calm motion?
Yes?
Yeah, I do.
That's a cleric spell, so yes, you can take
Yeah,
it.
it's level 2 spell.
I mean, yeah, that should basically do the same thing since it's emotional condition.
Yep.
Alrighty, I'll add that to the description.
Yeah, that would be allowed because it's emotional condition.
Yeah, Thalos doesn't have that prepared at the moment
Well, yeah.
as like one of he can use at the moment, but it's not to say that that can't change in the future if we figure out.
I only know
But
that you
since
could
he's
have that.
unconscious for about 2 hours, he'll be back to
fine,
normal
yeah.
as soon as he wakes up. Because he's unconscious. And then the logical conclusion from that in character is going to be that chloroform cures Voltaire.
Obviously. All right, so all this has happened. He's unconscious. Tornado will now come back up. Dog will come over wherever Cormal's going.
Just done.
Do I see any markings that shows this dog has an owner?
No, it's a stray.
Okay, Cormal's absolutely going to take the dog with
Also,
him.
you could make, what is a basic dog? Roll animal handling 3 more times.
3 more times? Okay.
You could probably do a wolf stat block. I don't know if there is just a dog stat block.
There's Mastiff. Mastiff is a dog that you can use.
Close enough.
But I want something not too strong. Yeah, you definitely are able to pick up this companion.
Mastiffs only have 5 HP, and
Yeah, that works.
only deal a D6 plus 4 damage with a plus 3 to hit.
Yeah, there we go. You can have that. There you go.
Nice.
You can make your usable token at some point.
Okay.
But his name is Doggy.
Doggy.
So, Tornado, do you want to help me lift these two on top of Tornado?
Yeah, I guess we should. And Doc's gonna help move the two passed out folks onto Tornado.
Homo, did you find a new friend?
Yeah.
So I was just gonna look over at Jordy and be like,
This is,
sure.
however, this dog is not clean. This is a very grungy.
it's like an actual.
This is a
obvious-
stray, grungy ass dog.
Okay.
It's been eating out of trash cans. It's been rolling around in the mud and whatever else fills for months and months and months. Like this
I'll
thing.
cast prestidigitation on him.
You could.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah, I'll cast
You'll have to
prestidigitation.
cast it probably a couple times because it's half the strength of a normal one.
Alvin
Yeah.
doesn't have a single character that doesn't have prestidigitation. Let's be honest.
You're wrong.
That has spellcasting ability.
You're wrong again.
Really?
Uh-huh. Isaac does not have it.
Isaac doesn't count. He's a monk.
All right, yeah, you prestidigitate the shit out of the dog.
And I'm gonna pull out some rations from my pouch and hand it to him.
He eats it up very quickly. Like it's like out of your hand and gone like in a eighth of a second.
Yeah, I got a new friend.
So perhaps we should find an inn since we have two people who are unconscious. Darak, what are your thoughts?
Oh, Red.
Tavern sounds pretty good, and he's gonna like motion. He's gonna like look at Jordy and go, "If you want to take these two, that's fine. I still wanted to finish a little bit of shopping." And then he's gonna take two vials off of his waist and hand them to Jordy, and be like, "I also got you something bigger. Might as well stock up while we have them." And gives two acid vials to Jordy.
Ooh.
If there's anything else you need, I'm gonna go do a little bit of shopping. I don't have a lot of money left, but I'll buy what I can, unless you want to give me money for something specific.
I don't think I
And
need anything in particular, but thank you.
Look at Elred and be like, "Do you need anything?"
Oh, we're gonna say okay.
Right. Okay, so I'm assuming not then, but if maybe we can retcon that.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna look over to Cormal and yell, "Cormal, do you need anything from the shops? I'm gonna do one last one before I meet you all at the tavern."
Hold on.
Cormal is looking at in his pouch. Give me one moment. Because now that Cormal has a mastiff, he will hand you um 10 Cormal will hand you 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
And that's for he's like,
Can you give me a saddle?
Right. And he's going looking over Cormal and the dog, and he's gonna assume that it's for the dog.
Yeah.
And he's going, "Okay."
And wait, hold on.
actually I would hand you 30 gold pieces because that's enough to get the dog a the leather armor for him.
Okay, so leather armor, saddle bit.
Yes.
All right, Thalrak's gonna like take the money and then go. I know you just befriended him, but he should probably come with me, so that way the shop maker can fit him properly.
I
With
can go with you. As
all right,
well.
if you want, all right, come with me then. That's fine. I didn't know if you wanted to go straight to the tavern or not, but come with me and bring your dog, and we'll get you and him all suited up and prepared.
Okay.
Meta.
As you get close to Cornwall, what?
I make this with artisan's blessing, the saddle leather,
Um,
because there would be metal as a part of it for like all the straps and that.
You can technically make metal armor if you wanted to, but the leather saddle we'd have to buy. But the leather saddle we might have to buy. But the
yeah, I don't know if that would qualify enough. Those are almost additions to it. They're not really integral because they're looped into the leather. They're not a contiguous part of the leather.
I mean, neither is an arrowhead for an arrow, but you can still make arrows.
True.
That's why I'm asking.
That's weird. I don't know.
I'm leaving it up to you at your discretion. Like, I don't care either way, but I'm thinking
Don't
if
you
you
have to
can,
spend the amount it would have to cost anyways?
yeah. And basically, I would just take the gold because it basically is like Full Metal Alchemist alchemy, where I take this gold and in a ritual that takes an hour,
I mean,
it
yeah, if
makes
you want to spend an hour doing that, that's fine.
it makes a use out of it. So
Yeah.
like when Tharek and Cornwall go to leave, like to go do like the rest of the shopping.
Also, when you
Tharek,
get close to Cornwall, the dog starts to growl.
I used to know that it's gonna eat me.
I pet doggy. I'm like, no.
It sits
Hey,
down,
friend.
but it's still baring its teeth at Thalrak.
Were you hurt by a dwarf?
Are you casting your animal speaking, or
I can.
I don't know if you were talking to it or just talking to it without it. I mean, it's up to you. I was just making sure which one you were doing.
How long has it been? Because it's a 10-minute duration.
It's a 10-minute duration on animal.
It's probably been
Speak with
10
animals.
minutes with everything that's gone on, especially with
Okay.
Thalrak going to and from the dwarf's guard.
Okay.
No, the dog was after the guards bit.
No,
Yeah, that
but
was-
he didn't speak with animals then. He did it with the
Oh,
horse
that's right.
way back.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend another spell. I can ritual cast it, but that takes 10 minutes to cast. But if I'm walking with doggy, I can prepare a ritual cast on it and then cast it on and be able to speak to him then. So yeah, I'll ritual cast speak with animals and talk to them. So
So it's just basically 10 minutes later.
Did a dwarf hurt you, doggy?
Meta?
Damn it.
Then are you muted?
Fricker. You get just the sense of pain.
Uncle Tharak's nice. He's not gonna hurt you.
He puts himself between you and Thalrak.
He's protecting me, doggy, too. Don't worry.
Gonna let it slide. He's like, yeah, it's whatever. Protecting the kid. He'd prefer the dog be protective than anything else.
All right, so you're off to do your shopping. Jordy and Elred, are you taking Voltaire back to the inn?
Back, Elra, did you want anything from the shops? And if so, what do you want? And if you are going to give Thalrak money, just let me know.
I don't think I need anything from the shops.
Okay.
I'll help get Ikarath and Voltaire back to the inn.
All right. So we go back off to the city. Derek, what shopping do you have to finish? Derek?
All right, so Thyrox's just gonna go finish shopping. I'm just gonna do the shopping out of her session.
Okay. So then you
But, like,
eventually finish that up.
As he's out with Cornwall, though, he's just gonna make sure like there's nothing else, and he's gonna just tell Cornwall, we can make the saddle and all that at the inn. I can do the ritual path through, so you can watch me do my magic.
Okay.
Also, I'm surprised, Jay Giggs, that you didn't mention anything about that map. I'm pretty sure that's your third venture onto that map.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
That was where you met the ninjas and got your
Yeah, it
signature
was.
blades. All right. We are back at the inn.
All right. So as we approach, or as we get outside the tavern, how long does it take us to like get to the tavern?
Oh, like 5-10 minutes.
It's not super far from where we were already. Okay.
No. This isn't a huge town.
Okay. Meta, I'm just gonna say that me and Cornwall show up like, unless Cornwall wants to leave earlier, because I don't really, because I can do the ritual
Oh
thing
yeah,
at the end.
Cornwall would show up later. So you guys got
Decides to leave early, unless he wants to stick with Valrak. Valrak's gonna take like maybe like an hour to shop, and then he'll come back.
Cornwall?
I'm staying with him.
All right, so Voltaire shows up bound with Elrid and Jordy. You guys got like an hour to do stuff.
Elrid looks at Jordy and asks, "Please tell me Voltaire hasn't been banned from this inn too."
I certainly hope not, and hopefully he won't get banned from this inn since he's now unconscious.
So you can hear the bustle of people at tables and eating and stuff going around, and got a barkeep up front. It looks
Are there
shockingly
beds here?
similar to one that you guys were at one point in the place you crashed down through the roof of. It's almost
Yeah, I
like it's a
remember
chain
this one.
restaurant.
There'd be stairs to rooms right her.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing as you walk in and everybody's kind of looking at you in turns? Cause
Well, I wouldn't be bringing a horse inside. That's just nuts.
Okay. What are you doing with the Voltaire?
Voltaire would be being dragged because I don't know if I'd be able to lift him.
Okay. And
And
the barkeep says, "We don't want no trouble here."
That's okay. We're just looking for a room for our friend to sleep off. He was partying a little too hard.
Oh, a bit of the good old drink.
Yeah. Do you have a room for him to stay?
We do. We do. You can have the bad room, the good room, or the bestest room.
Just the regular rooms would be fine.
That would be 1 gold
1 gold. Okay.
per room.
I'll get a room for everyone.
All right.
The DM real
What's that?
when you can.
Say that again.
No, I said something to Meta in DMs.
Oh.
I just want him to he can.
So what's that? 6 gold?
yeah,
Yep, 6 gold.
Okay. Alright, hands over 6 gold and says to the barkeep that we have Another dwarf and a kobold.
What names do they go by? There's lots of dwarfs around here, if you haven't noticed.
So the dwarf is called Thalrak, and the kobold is called Cormal.
Alright, I'll write them down. What you going to be having to drink?
Give me an ale.
What kind of ale? Do you want a
What
good
do you-
ale, an amazing ale? Do you want a dwarvish ale?
The dwarvish kind.
Oh, that's a good dwarvish there. I got the special. I call it Benny's Brew. It's 6.5 gold.
Alright, how do you do half gold?
5 silver.
I'm sorry.
Silver.
Alright, he slides it over to you. It's going to be the best that you'll ever drink. Alright, Jordy does take Voltaire upstairs to the bedroom.
Ooh la la.
And you're going to need actually another 2 of those.
2
A
saves?
total of 4 dice need to be rolled for this save. So a 12.
Keep in mind he has advantage, so actually the 12 would be stricken
Yeah.
because he's dwarf.
Wait, so let me think. So
If it-
So if he has to roll 4 normally, he has advantage because of dwarven resilience. So
you
he'll
should've
only
had
need to roll
2
3.
then.
Okay, so then 13.
And he would take 13. Yeah, you're still pretty drunk with a 13.
Okay.
Yeah, just set you up a follow-up question, just so I make sure that we do this
Yep.
proper. That good then? 200.
Yep.
Rosario is a memer, and I love it. You see the guy at the table, Voltaire?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Callian decided to pay 250 to name it that.
Oh my god, I love it.
All right. So yeah, Alred, you're pretty drunk. You guys are upstairs. You're probably. I mean, are you gonna try and drink more? I don't know what you're gonna do as a dwarf.
Nope, it'll just be the one.
All right. What are you doing after that? Sitting around the campfire that looks like not the campfire, the hearth that looks like a forge.
Well, what time is it?
It's like 8 p.m.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna go to the fire.
All right.
Also, after 2 in-game hours, Voltaire will wake up.
Yes. So as you guys are arriving, he's probably about time to wake up.
An hour has passed at this point, basically.
Yep.
All right.
And as you're walking in, we'll say the 2 hours for Voltaire expires.
Why am I tied up?
Oh, you're back to normal. Wonderful.
What are you talking about?
Do you not remember ripping a head off of a corpse and trying to eat it?
I'm sorry, what?
Jordy very visibly and very loudly face palms.
Oh, no, it's happened again.
I'm sorry. Again?
Why do you think I'm not in classed out guarding?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Apparently I'm too much of a threat.
So, the hell was that?
I'm not sure.
Do we know of any way to deal with it rather than paralyzing you, binding you, kicking you to the ground, and suffocating you with chloroform?
Would I know any of the listed ways in character?
I mean, would you have sought out a priest to help with it at any point, or a healer?
I'm probably like the guard captain or the father, or Voltaire's father. So, probably.
Then yeah.
Well, from what I've seen, the spells calm emotions or lesser restorations appear to get rid of the condition. But I haven't found one that can remove it permanently.
I see. Jordy will pull out his dagger and he will cut the rope loose from Voltaire, saying that he's back to normal.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Over
Oh.
hearing that, we'll just stumble over. Voltaire,
Well, we're not,
friend.
no,
you're
they're
not in this
upstairs.
corner. We're upstairs
Oh.
in a bedroom.
You're up. Okay.
So, it's very possible that Thalrak can handle that, as long as we make him aware of it. But you do realize this means you're not going to be able to leave Thalrak's side. Because we can't have anything happening to Cormal. He's just a child.
It's only if it's someone humanoid. Monsters, zombies, things like that, doesn't matter, but they need to be a living, breathing, humanoid creature, or it won't happen. And it needs to be brutal, from what I've been told.
Okay. So here's my thought. It's already kind of late. We'll sleep this off, and... Jesus Christ, Meta.
I know, I want to get you out of there, but I'm having difficulty. There we go.
I made a token for him now, Meta.
Okay, cool.
You know,
Those are the bedrooms now. Now you're
we'll
fixed.
sleep it off for the night. I'll talk to Thalrak about it in the morning and figure out a plan of action. But yeah, no, you had completely lost your mind. I was torn between, you know, trying to protect the child so that Alvin didn't kill me, and, you know, wanting to laugh.
Laugh?
It's not every day you see someone take a joke seriously and try to eat a severed head.
Tried to eat a head?
You tried to eat a head that you ripped off a corpse that
After-
you had made.
After, you know, putting his fist through it. Don't forget about that part.
Oh yeah, you gave him a good fisting and you decided to rip his head off.
Oh, using that language, that's great.
Sorry, I what?
Yeah, you punched him and you went straight through him.
Oh, that must have been what did it.
Yeah, let's not do that anymore.
I'll try.
Sleep it off. We'll deal with it in the morning.
Thank you. I'm going to go to my room and sleep now.
You're in your room. I'm going to go to the bar.
Okay.
Jordy will take off. Oh, look. They're here, finally.
Huh? Who's here? Someone here?
You
Oh,
and
me?
you and Uncle Tharak finally have arrived.
Yep.
Hello.
He's Jordy. Tharak's gonna walk over to Jordy and be like, "Hold up, I got you one more thing. It wasn't on the list, but when I saw it, I figured it had your name all over it."
Oh Lord, that's a terrifying concept.
What? Don't make this weird.
Oh, actually, you get 1 gold back, Elred. You only need 1 room for Ikarath and Voltaire. He's just gonna stick Ikarath in the corner. He's just tired. He's just asleep in the corner.
Jordy, I sent you a Discord DM of what I gave you. I'm giving you a vial of crawler mucus.
Oh good Lord. This is... You know, I like it. I really like it.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
I was like, he's gonna enjoy this. Let's buy this for him.
So when you give me that, I'll be explaining to you what's up with Voltaire and how you can deal with him losing his sanity.
So I can use lesser restoration, he said, or some emotions.
Apparently, that's what he's told. He has no recollection of fisting that dude, or ripping his head off, or trying to eat it, or threatening Cormal, or any of it. He doesn't remember a thing.
Alright, well, that's gonna be fun to
At least we
deal
know how
with.
to deal with it. And he specifically said it's limited to humanoids, so it's only going to be you need to stay near him so you can deal with that. If we're fighting humanoids, which is probably all we're going to be fighting with where we're currently headed.
Jordan, do you understand the shit that could go down if we unleash him into the Elven City? And I'm not immediately there to tell it.
He would make an excellent distraction, but that'd also be an excellent way to get him killed.
That's what my thought was, and I don't want to damn a man to death. God.
I will pass no judgment. You have no idea how many men I've damned to death.
But I'm not you though. Like, no offense, but I'm not you.
Well, then I'm barely me anymore as well. So, it all works out in the end.
You were dead once.
How many people have you damned to death?
Cornhall.
What?
It's not polite
Didn't
to
Daddy-
eavesdrop.
First of all, why are you eavesdropping on our conversation? Second of all, didn't Daddy Elvin tell you not to ask that question?
No?
Oh, well, perhaps he should have. So now Uncle Geordie is telling you don't ask that question.
You're a better kobold than I am.
I was gonna look at him and be like, "There's no better kobold than you being you."
I've killed 0 people.
And that's good. You're being the best you can be, and I'm proud of that.
Okay.
Who killed the Kraken?
That's not a person.
I know, but I forget who killed it. Was that you?
I think so.
Yeah, the teensiest dragon got the killing blow.
There you go.
But you said it didn't die; it just retreated back into the
No, it
water.
died. Its tentacle. It died. That's why its tentacles slithered in.
And it's loot like Sea of Thieves. I'm upset.
We didn't go back and get the treasure.
There's a treasure that's floating up to the surface. This is some shit.
We should have got the Kraken meat too. We could sell that to the Hunters Guild.
Well, you guys could have processed the Kraken meat because it did have a tentacle left on the deck.
That's true.
I figured the crew would eat that, because then that way it doesn't rot.
Well, yeah, they took what they could and chucked the rest.
I'm going to tell Tharak. I told Voltaire to just sleep it off, and I would make you aware of all this, and we'd just press on in the morning.
Alright. Well, at least I know how to deal with it if it goes sideways again.
In worst case, I now have I now have your present, and I also have the chloroform. So we have a lot of ways to handle this if we need to. Clearly, sleeping it off worked because he was only out for 2 hours and he's back to normal. Are you able to put him to sleep?
Chloroform's just standard adventuring gear for anybody traveling with Voltaire now.
Right, Jordy. Are you able to put him to sleep? Like, Matt, do you have magic that can do that?
Can fall asleep? No.
Does Ikarath? Does Ikarath have the sleep spell? Probably not.
No, he has suggestion. I don't know if that would help at all, but he has it.
Probably not. He could learn the sleep spell, but that would take money and time and somebody who knows the sleep spell
Or a scroll.
or a scroll of sleep,
That's,
which would also take money.
It's I think a level 1 scroll is like 150 to like 250 gold or something like that.
Either way, in a point stands. I'm going to retire for the evening. Don't have too much fun, and make sure Cormal. Are you going to be drinking, Tharak?
I think after the dealing with Voltaire's bloodlust side, I'm going to go and have a drink. Yes.
All right, Cornwall, let's go to bed so I can make sure that you don't accidentally get given more alcohol, and we'll get ready for the morning. Just come with Uncle Jordy.
Okay.
No alcohol for the minor.
And his cadre of animals.
For the
I guess-
bartender expression when he sees like all the little animals following the kobold.
And Elred, what are you doing?
I think we're just gonna stumble off quietly to bed.
All right, and Thalrak,
I'm actually gonna have at least one drink, and then
do you want the good dwarven drink?
Alric absolutely wants the Dwarven drink because of going toe to toe with Voltaire's bloodlust side, which, like, internally he was a little worried that it was gonna start going to blows at that point.
Yep.
He's gonna drink. He's gonna have a hard drink.
6.5 gold,
Oh, that's so much gold.
and then roll at disadvantage, and that is the result of after your resistance.
6.5. All right.
You have 6.5 gold, and then you will roll at disadvantage after your modifiers.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep, at disadvantage. You are medium drunk. You
That's
are 3 shots in to a drunk percent race with me and PGA Mexican levels of drunk. Right near the start of the race.
also we can give ourselves free XP. Damn, I'll just flood myself with 5 XP.
It does say to any player.
It does.
True, but I'm trying to be nice and like not cash it all on myself.
Plus, there's a limit in how many you can do per session. I don't remember what I said it at.
It's one per person per session.
There you go. So you could literally get 5 XP per session extra.
And this is also the first time I've given it to myself.
Yeah.
So I don't feel too bad.
All right, so Thalrak, you are medium drunk.
For another drink.
So 6.5 gold. Roll at disadvantage. -1.
Hang on. Let me subtract the gold. I've spent so much gold today. So 15.
You're still medium drunk.
Tharek's definitely feeling the those. He's just gonna chill for like another hour or so, and then go to bed.
All right, and that is where we will leave it because we're coming up on time. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. It was fun. You fought a kraken and won, and didn't marry it. So, or give it cocaine.
Experience, good sir.
Oh yes. Hey, we're gonna give experience inside of the video for once. Okay.
I mean, we've been pretty good before, so
612.
612.
Hey, we did it.
So thank you guys for being. Have a great day.